I'm Blake.
And I'm Blake.
And this is Between Two Blakes, a video series where we interview teachers about their hidden passions and decorated pasts. Welcome to the show, Profe Terrell, Mrs. Terrell, Spanish teacher.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So, start off, Boston College.
Correct.
Talk a lot about it.
Sometimes.
Do you agree? Would you like to brag about it anymore right now?
No, you guys always say I brag about it, but like I mentioned it once in the beginning of the year.
Maybe 1,000 times.
Once. It's in like my teacher introduction.
So, could you like not get into Harvard or what happened?
What about you?
I'm going to college. Yeah.
I wanted to go to a really good Catholic institution, and Boston College happens to be Jesuit, one of the top Jesuit schools in the country.
Okay, so what did you major at when you were in Boston?
Political science and Spanish. That was a double major. I was planning to go to law school originally.
What happened there?
I got a little sidetracked working in Wall Street.
No motivation.
And then I was thinking, should I continue working in Wall Street or should I stop doing what I'm doing to go to law school? And I got lucky with my timing. It was the .com boom, the tech boom, internet boom, and you know I'm a good talker too, so things are going well. So I continued working in Wall Street.
Flex on us a little bit, but okay. So you said you majored in Spanish. So how did you use
and poli-sci.
And poli-sci.
Yes.
Whatever that is. How did you
Political
use,
science.
How did you use that Spanish, or what did you?
So when I started working on the trading desk, well actually no, my first job out of college was at the Madrid Stock Exchange in Spain, and it was all in Spanish. So I learned all the Wall Street lingo in Spanish before I learned it in English. So it was really weird when I left Spain and I came back to the United States because I was doing all these reverse translations from Spanish back to English, which is sort of weird.
So what brought you to Spain?
So I've always loved languages. My grandparents were Sicilian, island off of Sicily, Lipari, and the Sicilian dialect is actually closer to Spanish than it is to traditional Italian. So when I first started learning a language in school, the one that was closest to my grandparents' language was Spanish. So I took that and I always loved the language, and I knew I wanted to study abroad. So at first I studied abroad my junior year at Boston College. And I studied at the University of Madrid and for the whole year, and then I went back after I graduated.
So what did you do in Spain? Did you work for a very wealthy family?
I did. I taught English to a family that was part of the Spanish aristocracy.
So you spent a lot of time out there.
I did.
Did you consider yourself a beach bum?
So when I graduated from college, I was sort of like a beach bum for 6 months, living with this family. They had houses all over Spain. They had like a couple houses in southern Spain, a really nice boat too. So sometimes we just take the boat and go like to Morocco.
Who's we?
The family and I.
Did they ever let you take it out by yourself?
No, I was like right out of college. No.
Okay.
So yeah, so then I did live in southern Spain on the beach for 6 months, and then I started to get a little bit bored, and I thought, you know what, all my friends are doing all these like internships and training programs and like starting their careers, and then I decided I needed to like stop being a beach bum and stop teaching English and do something with my life.
So you went to New York, became a stockbroker?
No, I went to Madrid and started my training program at the Madrid Stock Exchange. I am the first American to ever have done this training program at the Madrid Stock Exchange.
I did not know
that. So then you went on to New York.
Yes.
Later on you were a stockbroker.
Correct. Actually a trader, not a stockbroker.
How many years did you do that?
10 years total.
10 years. Heard the hours for that job were pretty early, getting up early in the morning.
Well, I mean, it depends on if you're in the Midwest, it's pretty early, or in California, very early. New York, the morning meeting starts at 7 a.m.
Did you happen to take the subway while you were there?
Yes.
What was the craziest thing you saw on the subway?
Oh, I don't know if I can talk about that on this show.
How about something appropriate?
Yeah.
Appropriate or inappropriate?
Appropriate.
Oh, appropriate. Lots of people sitting on the subway is appropriate.
So you saw a lot of inappropriate things on the subway?
Sometimes, I mean, depends on what, it's the luck of the draw. It's public transportation. And it's New York City, one of the craziest, liveliest cities in the world. The city that never sleeps.
So your time there, your job.
Yes.
Would you relate that to the movie The Wolf of Wall Street?
That's a Hollywood movie, and a lot of that is not real.
Okay.
Are you sure of that?
I'm sure. There are many scenes in that movie that I never saw happen in Wall Street in my career.
Like how closely were they? Like 50%? 75%?
Okay, I've only seen the movie once, and it was years ago, so I don't know if I could put a percentage on it, but I also have to say that the guy in the movie was like a dirty penny stockbroker, where I had only institutional clients. My clients were big, like banks, mutual funds, insurance companies, hedge funds. I didn't deal with like little, like penny stock stuff, retail.
Flex. Okay.
When I was trading, it wasn't like little, like tiny amounts. It was like, Vanguard coming in to like, do like $100 million trade.
Flex. Okay. I understand that you lost your vocal cords while you were on the exchange. So.
Where'd they go?
They broke. What happened?
I had to do a lot of screaming. Sometimes I would like have like two phones here at a time, and then I'd also have so between two phones, like here on my shoulders, and like the other little phone, like a little operator might have here, and then I had like two microphones in front of me, and then a trading desk too. So I did a lot of screaming on the trading desk, and I think I just have sensitive vocal cords in general, because after working for 10 years and screaming for 10 years, I had to go see a specialist at the Mayo Clinic who only operates on like famous opera stars and me.
Oh, yeah.
And I had one of the largest cysts in my vocal cords that they've ever seen ever, to the point where they asked for my permission if they could take pictures of my vocal cords and use them for like medical textbooks.
What did you say?
Of course, I'm famous.
Have you seen that textbook?
No, why would anybody want to look at my vocal cords?
You don't think that'd be cool to look at your own vocal cords?
I can show you a picture if you like.
Maybe another time.
Yeah. All right. Well, on to trivia.
Okay.
Oh
so
no, I'm
this
really
is
bad at trivia.
It's school-sponsored trivia, so it's about the school. Some things that most teachers should know. So hopefully you do know it.
Oh god, this is
All right, here we go.
Okay.
First off,
Yeah.
why is Miss Olson's floor hollow?
Olson, the English teacher?
Yes.
Her floor is not hollow.
It is hollow.
No, it's not.
Have you
Wrong.
been in her room?
Yes, it's very small.
Can't give an answer then.
It's not hollow. That's my answer. Are you guys?
Incorrect. It used to be the theater.
That little tiny room?
They had risers down there.
Huh. Okay. Okay, next.
All right. When did Benilde-St. Margaret's, or Benilde and St. Margaret's Academy come together?
$1920s.
That was way
Only
off.
54 years off. 1974.
How did Mr. Haven, named after the Haven Center, die?
Heart attack.
Close. That's very close.
He had a stroke at a faculty meeting.
In a faculty meeting.
Oh, that's really awful.
All right. And what was the original purpose of the North Building?
That's where priests lived.
Brother.
Yeah, it's like a seminary.
Christian brothers. Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
We'll give it a 1 out of 4.
I think that was more like a 2 out of 4.
I'll give it a 1.5 maybe then.
Which one?
It's a heart attack. Sure. Close
Okay.
enough. 1.5.
Yeah.
1.5.
Sure. 1.5 out of 4. Final
Okay.
score.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, Two Lakes.